Okay, so we are back, and we're going to try this question here. Going to get rid of this here. I don't know how to do that. Maybe that'll work. Come on, don't do this to me right now. There we go. And it is section 1.3, kids. Section 1.3. And it is practice question 5. Here we go. A student starts at the westernmost position of a circular track of circumference 200 meters and runs halfway around the track in 13 seconds. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to show the direction. This way is north. Next thing we're going to do is it says that the track is circular. It's a circular track. So it's a circle. And the student starts at the westernmost point. So they start as far west as they can. So there is the initial position of this person. And the circumference is 200 meters. That means that once around, circumference, 200 meters if you go around once. Now this person runs halfway around the track in 13 seconds. So what this person does is they start here and they only go halfway. So now that's the final position of the person. They only went halfway around. And it took 13 seconds. It says determine the average speed. Average speed is a scalar. This is scalar. So speed average is the distance traveled divided by time. Well, they went halfway around. Well, if the whole circumference is 200 meters, right? If you go all the way around, it's a full circle. You only went halfway around. It's drawn in blue here. So half of 200 is... Oh, come on, don't do that. Half of, let's see if that works. I don't know what happened. Anyways, half of 200 is 100 meters. And it took 13 seconds. So, we've got 100 divided by 13, and we're looking at two significant digits there, 7.7. meters per second. Okay? Now, they're also asking for average velocity. This is a vector. So, you have to draw this vector. Look here. You draw it from where you started to where you finished. Okay? Kids, do you know what they call when you go from one side of a circle to the other side of the circle and you go through the center? Go ahead. Yeah, diameter. So you have to find the connection between the diameter and the circumference. There is such a connection. Circumference is equal to the diameter multiplied by pi. How many people knew this? Raise your hand. We're in class here. Yeah. Okay. So the diameter is the circumference divided by pi. So that means the circumference is 200 meters. You divide it by pi. And give or take, it's about 64. Okay, close enough. 64 meters. So now I'm going to put in here 64 meters. But this is a vector. I need a direction. So I go back to the picture. Say, okay, I understand that from here to here is 64 meters. I get it. But in what direction is that? Well, this direction is east. So I put east in here. And I divide it by 13 seconds. So 64 divided by 13 is 4.9. Now I got to put the units in, meters per second. So 4.9 meters per second. And I have to put the direction in. So the direction comes right down. East. That's the way it works. Yes? Okay, all right. I love questions.